Yo, 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 King Earner, live and direct. Listen to me. We got an individual, me and the guy, we was going back and forth, man, good friend of mine. And he was saying, listen, man, I'm telling you, Frank Matthews was a part of the Black Mafia and he was this, that, and the third. And I'm telling him, like, man, Black Mafia was kind of serious. A lot of them guys on there, they didn't really care how big you were. You know what I mean? Like what type of name you is, what type of money you was. It was like, if you wasn't cutting bread to the community and taking care of the community, you was getting out of here. You know what I'm saying? So he had connections with Philadelphia. A lot of different rumors, man. A lot of different rumors, a lot of different conspiracy theories about Frank Matthews. One thing I'm not going to sit on this platform and do is say that it's assumed that Black Mafia may have done this. That's what people do. I saw a vlog where a dude was saying that maybe the Black Mafia might have outed them. And these narrators is tripping because a lot of them older dudes is giving back time, some of them, and coming home. Why would you get up here and make up this false accusation? Nah, Frank Matthews was amongst the Black Mafia. You see where I'm coming from? That's what he was about, Black Mafia. So he could have been in charge of that. That's the type of honorable guy he was. Like, whereas though, when I say honor, and these just people that just come into my page, I'm talking about the negativity form of honor, not the positivity. You know, the negativity and the positivity of honor is two different type of honors. But Frank Matthews was that strong that he was probably one of the biggest people in the United States at that time. And y'all talking about Grisada Blanca and all these other people. We talking about a black boy who was born in Durham, North Carolina, and his honor was intact, and he just, had a brain. They said the school he went to, a lot of individuals that went to that school were very intelligent. You know what I mean? They said for the most part, that part of town was like predominantly blacks, and they had a lot of good businesses going on. So he graduated, and he was just a good person. Like, he just knew how to move around, and he graduated higher and higher and higher. And even people say that the government made up stories on him because of how much money he had, because of the mafia and how the mafia felt about a black man being so successful, living in a house right next to what's the name, Paul Castellano. They didn't like that. Like, how's this nigger next door? And he over there like, I'm next door and nobody better not, say nothing to me. Bottom line is rumors that a lot of different things happened between him and the mafia. The government even tried to lie and say that Frank was going to give up some information on the Genovese family and all this other nonsense, which is all lies. The government like to do that because they're embarrassed when it comes down to Frank Matthews. You see what I'm saying? They know that he successfully got away. Not only did he successfully got away, he was able to take him and a female that he just met, Lord Young thing, man. You know what I mean? She had a lot of honor to her. And, he picked up in his will. They said he had an all-white Royce. And after that, he kind of probably knew they was on him. Type of money he had, he knew they was on him. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if they wasn't trying to make him a part of their thing. You know how the government is. They want every person that's getting money to be a part of their whole rat situation. And then, a lot of people that's black, man, I'm going to keep it 100 with you, ain't with it, man. That's why you don't hear a lot of them going down in history too bad like you hear the Italians going down. Because the Italians, once they, you got to realize, they got that strength, they got that mafioso, but once they start getting hit from every angle, all of them start looking for a way out. And that's what John Gotti, it was before his time where it wasn't like that. But after John Gotti time, it was more or less, that's what's going on. People was telling each other. You start having mob bosses giving up individuals. So, we just gotta look back at this type of thing, man, and say, Frank Matthews got away, man. Bottom line, and we gotta all give him give him all hands, give him the honor, everything. The reason why I want to give him the honor is because at the end of the day, he got away. How many black people get away? Somebody always telling on us, or we always telling on ourselves. But this man paved the way for us on the tip where it's like, I'm out of here, and this is how y'all supposed to carry it too. So, if you want to change your life and you on a run, I advise you, got enough bread, do what Black Frank Matthews do. I ain't telling nobody to turn them up. I don't care how positive I am. I ain't telling you to go in no can. No, run as fast and long as you can because that cell was a hellhole. Only certain dudes gonna go up against the feds and fight them and stand there or take their time and go do it. A lot of these dudes is gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? So just talking about Frank Matthews, this story just gives me the strength to be happy to say that we beat him. We beat him. Because when he beat him, we all beat him. Every black man in America beat him, even the ones that's in the can. We beat him because guess what? They don't have a trail. They're lost. They're confused. And they didn't know they had a black man that smart. Look at the documentary that Our Prophet has on his platform. And you will see, you'll be like, yo, they ain't had a brains. And they'll say it. If the man if he had McDonald's, if he had this, that, and the third, he had a chain of them because he was so smart. And guess what, youngins? That's what y'all got to understand. Y'all selling drugs, and I was doing it too. And not digging it was other things that we could sell. There's a million other things for us to sell, man, that's legal. That we can keep our money. Understand this, that the government wants you to get as much money possible so they can take it away. That's their money. And they're going to tax you on every dollar. They're going to tax you on every drug that you purchased. And they're going to tally it up and they're going to round off. When they finish rounding off, they're going to say that you made this amount of money a week, a day, a year, a minute, whatever the case may be. And they're going to take everything that comes into that prison while you're in there sitting there waiting to come home, and everything your family put together or everything that you had left, they're going to take it in fines and costs, man. I'm King Earner from the Honor Your Life campaign. We honor Frank Matthew on this day, and we're happy because guess what? We know that Frank ain't selling no drugs or none of this at this time. And they said even though he sold drugs, he was more like the Black Robin Hood. Like he was willing to take care of his community, you know what I'm saying? So at that time, they had no choice. Let me give y'all the understanding about them guys in the 60s, 50s, and all them, like them times, they didn't have no choice but to do that because a lot of them wasn't getting that. You had your very few that made it, Hollywood and stuff like that, and even them got treated like trash, you know what I'm saying? So big ups to him, and I hope you're watching this, Frank. We honor you like I don't know what out here. And guess what, Frank? They can't do nothing to you. Listen, hey, Frank, if they get you, right, everybody in your case is over with. So start coming out and throwing around a couple of dollars. But I'm going to tell you this. I'm messing with you. Don't come out. Stay in high. And if you come out, there might be a joint for them to really hook you up. But I can't see them giving you no time. They would have to throw the case away, man. Over all these years, you haven't even been in no trouble. Come on out and party with us, Frank, and hit me first, man. I'm King Earner. Honor Your Life campaign. Don't go to these other bloggers, these weirdos. They're going to want to get views off you. I'm just trying to keep your honor intact. Let the people know that you wasn't a rat. You wasn't with the CIA. And ain't nobody murdering you and that you're 100. King Earner live and direct. Follow me on Instagram at King Earner. And don't forget to go get your Earners clothing ASAP at honorableearners.com. And go follow Leek Moss. He got a new video coming out called Wins and Losses. Go follow him right now. Don't wait like tomorrow. Go follow him now on Instagram, LIKMOSS_OBHGG. Hurry up.